What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. Listen to me and listen to me really good because here's a question that I saw earlier when I was looking through my um, comments here on YouTube, and that is, how do you deal with stress? When things get to you, how do you deal with that? Well, here's one way that I deal with things. That is this. When something gets to me, that causes me stress. I have to walk away from it for a little bit until I feel like that stress is, no longer there. For example, you know, back through elementary and high school and, some college that I went through also, I've had trouble with math. Um, algebra, or things of that nature. To be more specific, with that said, when there's problems, like a math problem, that's algebra. There's some that are 3 to 4 steps, or even more. You know, I'm one of those that I get to like a certain spot, or a certain part of that equation that I really got to sit there and think, wait a minute, this is stressing me out. And then I have to, so with that said, I got to just stop and I got to think about it and try to, walk myself through it. I got to stop for a minute and just relax and just not, think about it for a minute. I gotta, just walk away from for a minute, or in my case, wheel away from it. Since I'm on wheels, they. And the thing of it is, you know what? That's what's got to be done sometimes. Sometimes you got to walk away from something just to get your mind clear. And then when your mind's clear, go back to that and say, you know what? I got this. This is going to happen one way or another. And something, I admit 100%, something else that stressed me out. And yes, still today at 36 years old, it hurts like hell. There's just no ifs and buts about it. As someone that's in a wheelchair, again, I've never been through dates, relationships, anything, because so many people are judgmental. Because I've got the wheelchair. But then again, there's so many people out there that's not judgmental. They see you as, as you. They see you as a human being. And to them, you're perfect. Because, again, we're all perfect in someone's eyes. But with that said, with any situation, I don't care no matter what that situation is, and I know easier said than done, I say, you know what, walk away from it for a little bit until you feel like that stress is over. Then when you feel like that stress is over, go back to that problem that stressed you out and work on it. Example, again, take math for an example. If a math problem is bothering you, walk away from it. And as soon as you feel like that stress is better, or has subsided, and you don't feel stressed anymore, then go back and try to work on that problem again that stressed you out. Same thing goes with people. If someone stresses you out, walk away for a little bit until that point of your stress is better. You're not stressed anymore over a situation. And then when you feel like that stress is better, then go back to that person and say, look, I know I left, but yes, you had me stressed out. But here's what stressed me. And then you proceed, to tell them what stressed you. And then when you tell the person or tell, what stressed you, then you can work on that and say, look, this is what stressed me. Can we work on this and say, look, this is what stressed me, but here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get around that stress, because, yeah, people can stress you out, but things and just things in general can stress you out. Trust me, I've been there. I've been through that, and it sucks. But my advice is, when you feel stressed, walk away from it. Just go away from that situation that stresses you until you feel like that stress is better, where you don't feel stressed. Again, for me, I do a lot of things that help my stress. And again, depends on, the weather. Since I have a wheelchair, yes, it depends on the weather. Because, if it's slick outside, when I go outside and it's slick, I go spinning. My tires just spin on this chair. And so, it depends on what the weather is. If it's like summertime, I like to just be outside and do whatever needs, try to, if mom needs help, doing something around the house that I know I can do while sitting down, that's what I do. Again, when I, can get in my truck in and out real easy. And this also goes if it's raining or not raining, or, it's 100 degrees out or 20 degrees out. Well, in that case, if I am where I can get in and out of my truck, then I go to the gym. I go anywhere, I may go to the range, the target range. I go anywhere, that's when I can, get in and out of the truck. But, like right now, if I feel like stress, then I try to work on YouTube videos, and try to come up with, things that will help others, because again, that's what I love to do, is be able to help people. Again, and that's how I was raised. I'm one of those that no, I'm not looking at the screen right now. I do that when I'm thinking too. One of the things I do, or the way I was raised, I'm one of those that will give the shirt off my back just to make sure somebody else is okay. I'll give that shirt off my back just to make sure somebody stays warm. And then somebody stays protected. Because again, that's how I was raised. I will always give that shirt off my back just to make sure someone else is okay. And try to help that person as much as I can through anything that they go through. Again, it may be a situation or situations that I've been through. Then again, it might be situations that I've never been through. But even when it's situations that I've never been through, I'm still gonna go into that and say, look, here's situations that I've never been through, like what you're going through. But and it's, no matter what you go through, I'm right here, and I'm gonna help you through it. Any way that I can help you through it, I'm gonna help you through it, and that's what I'm telling you here on YouTube. No matter what you go through, it might be situations that I myself have never been through, and sometimes, it's gonna be situations that I do go through. Because sometimes I do go through the same as other people. But, there's always going to be that time where you may not go through the same situation. But at the same time, even when I haven't been through a situation that someone else is going through or has been through, I will still help that person through that situation or situations to the best of my ability to keep that stress off their back and make sure that they're okay. And with that said, yes, I'm one person that has went through hell. And no, that was not fun. It sucks. But at the same time, that same person, myself, that went through hell, will still be the one that goes through hell again. I will come back through hell. But this time, I'm going to come back through hell with a smile on my face to pull everybody out that's going through it and say, look, here I am. Take my hand, I got you. So when you're going through hell, tell me. Because you know what? I'll go back through hell. Just to pull you out of, just pull you out. And when I come back through, I'm going to be with a smile on my face. And with my hand reached out and say, come on, I got you. And I'm going to pull you through every situation that you go through. And no matter what it is, that's why I'm here. That's why meaning that's why I'm here on YouTube, is I love to help others. I love to help people when I can, where I can, no matter what it takes. I got you. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all subscribers, all comments, all shares, likes. Again, the subscribers. With that said, yeah, I know I don't get to, post every day. But with that said, I got you. No matter what you go through, I'm going to be right there with you. Sure, again, I may not understand what you go through. But even with that said, I'm going to go through it with you. And then we're going to walk out of that situation that puts you through hell. We're going to walk out with a smile on our face. Like I said, I've been through a lot of things that everybody else has been through. Yes. In some cases, more than others, I guess, is the best way to say it. In some cases, yes. Like I said, I've been through more than others. But in some cases, some have been through a lot more than me. But one thing about it, like I said, we're all 100% human with a 100% different, but 100% true story about us. So with that said, keep being you. Keep smiling. Keep that chin up. I got you. Let's get it.